Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw DJ Yonder from Fortnite. We're going to get started at the very top of our page with a straight line going across from left to right. So start on the left side, start with a straight line. Now at the ends I'm just going to curl this around. Starting on the left, it's almost like drawing a C, and then on the right we'll go in the opposite direction. Now we're going to connect the tops with another straight line. Now let's draw on the top of the head. So we're going to draw a curve, starting from the left side, curve up towards the middle, and we'll pull that back down on the right side. Now add two lines coming down the center, starting from the middle, come down, move over towards the right, and draw that same line. Now we're going to move down and draw on the side of the head. Starting from the left, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down towards the cheeks. Now from here we're going to draw a short line coming in. Now from this point I want to draw two angled lines coming up towards the center, and we're going to cap it off with a straight line in the center. So start up here on the left, start with a straight line going across the middle. Now from this point I'm going to angle down towards the left side. Go back up to the right and angle down. From these 2 points I'm going to draw a straight line going up. I'm going to cap it off with a straight line across the top. Let's draw on the edge of the visor. Starting from the left side, I'm going to step in, start with a straight line coming down. Now as we get to the bottom, we're going to curve that in. Do the same thing on the right. Start by coming straight down, and then we'll curve that in. Now from here, I'm going to follow that same angle line coming up towards the top, just on the left side. We'll do the same thing on the right. Let's add a glare in the visor. Starting on the left, we're going to start with a straight line coming down. Now we're going to move over and draw another straight line. On the inside corner of the jaw, we're going to add a hinge. So we're going to draw a small oval. Starting from this inside corner, draw a small oval. Do the same thing on the right. Now from the top and bottom, I'm going to draw a straight line coming in. Just a short line. Now let's close off the inside. Starting from the top, we're going to curve in and then back out. Now we're going to draw the inside edge of the strap. Starting from the hinge, we're going to angle up. Just follow that same angle going up. Go across. Now we're going to come down towards the corner on the right. From that same point, I'm going to draw an angled line coming down and in towards the top of the mouth. Now let's connect these 2 points with a straight line. Now from these two top points, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down the side of the nose. Then at the very top, we're going to step down, draw an edge, just a line going across. Now we're going to add the nostrils on the inside. So on the left, we're going to draw two straight lines coming down side by side. Now let's move over to the right and do the same thing. We're going to close off the top and bottom with a curve. Starting on the left, curve this around, do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to go in the opposite direction on the bottom of the nostril. Now let's draw in the lower jaw. Starting from that same point, I'm going to angle down and in towards the bottom of the jaw. I'm going to line this up on the right side. Now let's close off the bottom, again with a straight line going across. Now from the bottom corners, I want to draw a short angled line coming out towards the corner of the jaw. Close off the bottom with a straight line. Now from here, we're going to angle up in behind the hinge. Now let's draw the inside of the mouth. We start on the left side, right up here, angle down, and leave a gap along the bottom. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. Close off the bottom with a straight line. Now from these ends, we're going to draw a straight line going up. Cap off the edge with a straight line. Now from the corners, we're going to angle back up underneath the upper part of the mouth. Now we're just going to trace these three sides on the inside. leaving an even space gap all the way across, and then up. Now let's move to the side and add in the ear cover. From the top on left, we're going to curve out, round it out, and then just pull that in just above the cheekbone. Do the same thing on the right, going out, and then in. I'm going to add a trim on the outside, so stepping out from the head, we'll draw a straight line coming down. Now let's move up and draw in the antenna. From the top of the head on the left side, I'm going to draw an angled line going up and in. Go up to right about there. We're going to line this up on the right side. So we're going to come down to this point. So we're going to go up and then into the same height. Let's flatten off the top with a short line. Now we're going to come down, but we're going to taper it in behind the head. So it's a little bit wider as we come down. Let's connect the two antennas with a straight bar. From the top corner, we're going to step down, go across with a straight line, step down again, draw another straight line. Now we're going to add the caps on the end. From the left side, we're going to go out, come down, do a shorter line. We want to line up the edge to connect these 2 points with a curve going out. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now that we completed the head, let's work our way down the body. We're going to start with the collar first. We're going to start underneath the hinge on the left side. It's almost like drawing a circle back up towards the right. Go around to the bottom and pull that back in on the right side. In the center, I'm going to draw 2 short lines side by side. Cap off the top with a straight line. Now on the left top corner, I'm going to curve up and out underneath the jaw. Do the same thing on the right. I'm going to add 2 wrinkles. About halfway down this line, I'll curve out and up. Let's move down and draw on the side of the body. Starting on the left side, curve out and then down towards the bottom of the coat. Same thing on the right. Now we're going to angle down and in with a short line. Now this decorative strap that goes across the body. So from this bottom corner up towards the top, draw a curve coming down and then across. I'm going to step up and just duplicate that. Let's add some lines going across. We're going to start at the top, we're going to angle up over towards the right and just leave an even space gap all the way towards the bottom. Now from the bottom left corner, I'm going to angle up in behind that strap. Now we're going to add a stripe pattern on the inside. Starting from the center, we'll start with a straight line coming down towards the strap. We're going to move over, draw another line. We're going to do this a few times going across. Let's add 2 angled pockets on the side of the coat. Starting on the left, we'll angle down and in, step up, draw the same angled line, then cap off the end with a straight line. We'll take that and flip it over on the right. In between the coat flaps, you're going to see a little bit of the shirt. Starting on the left, we're going to curve down and then back up. Now on the sides, we're going to add a little bit of a shoulder strap. So from the side of the body, we're going to step out, curve out, and then just pull that in towards the side of the pocket. Let's continue working down with the legs. In the center, I'm going to step down, draw a curve from left to right, going up in the middle, the lower torso. On the left, I'm going to step in, curve out, and then down towards the heel. I'm going to do the same thing on the right side. Let's round out the bottom of the feet. From heel to toe, curve down, and then up. Now let's round out the top of the foot. From the toe, I'm going to curve up. I'm going to pull this down, aiming towards the heel. We're going to stop right about there. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going up, and just pulling that down. I want to add the tongue of the shoe. So from this line, I'm going to curve up and then down on top of the foot. And we'll do the same thing on the right. Let's draw the edge of the shoe. From this corner, I'm going to curve down and then just pull that up towards the inside of the leg. Now I'm just going to thicken up the sole. Taking this curve, I'm going to draw the same thing just up above. Now I'm going to add a strap that goes across the foot. So starting from the edge of the tongue, I'm going to curve down towards the sole. I'm going to step out, just draw that same curve. Do the same thing on the right side. Now let's draw on the side of the leg. From the corner of the jacket, I'm going to step in, curve out, and then down on top of the shoe tongue. Now I'm going to add a very simple square pattern in the legs. Starting on the left side, I'm going to start with a small square. I'm going to leave a gap, draw another one. I'm going to squeeze one more on the inside. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to move down and draw two more. So just line up with the center one. Then move over and draw one more. We're just going to push this in towards the inside of the leg. Now we're going to draw two more just above. Starting with the center one, we're going to step up. And then to the outside. Let's draw a seam in the center of the pant. Leaving a gap in the center, we're going to draw two lines, one on the left and one on the right. Now we're going to move to the outside and draw on the arms. So at the bottom of the strap, we're going to step up, curve out, and then down towards the wrist. Do the same thing on the right. Now let's start on the left side and draw on the thumb. So it's a small half circle. At the end of the thumb, we're going to draw a bracket. Now at the bottom curve of the thumb, we're going to come down and up around the bracket. Step down, we're going to curve down and up the second finger. And then the third finger, we're just going to come around up towards the wrist. Now let's connect the outside to the inside of the wrist with a curve. Going across and then down. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now from the corner of the wrist, I'm going to come in with a curve in behind the collar. I'm just going to pull that in. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Going up and then pulling that in. I'm going to thicken up the cuff. So taking the curve of the wrist, we're going to step up, go across on both sides. Now I just want to separate out the fingers of the glove. Starting from the left, I'm going to curve down and up. Do the same with the second finger. And then the third finger. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now I'm going to add a little bit of detail to the back of the hand. Starting on the left, I'm going to draw two angled lines side by side. Cap off the top and the bottom with a straight line. I'm going to draw one more. Two angled lines. And cap off the top and bottom. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. Now the last thing we're going to do is add a wavy line on the outside of the arm. So we start just on the side of the collar, we're going to curve out, in, and then out. I want to follow that on the inside. I'm going to take that and flip it over on the right. So let's start at the very top. I'm going to start with that curve going out, in, and then back out. Step in, draw that same curve. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's DJ Yonder from Fortnite. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.